Shalawam, Shalawam, Yahawah, just the brother around. Back with another edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Ha Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well in these scriptures and brought out this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all truth and sincerity. To you, I say Shalawam. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this as brief as possible, man. You know, this is about these wildfires, man. This weather that's been hitting lately, man. All right, that's showing that, hey, man, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is visiting this earth, man. All right, times are speeding up, and salvation draweth nigh, man. All right, and all these things are a sign and a faith booster unto, you know, the elect, man, because we see these things, we read about these things first and foremost, and now that they're playing out, it's like, man, you know, hey, it's happening now, man. You know, ain't no more, you know, really waiting, and it's actually taking effect, man. All right, so I just got a couple articles, man, that I want to read through, you know, and a couple scriptures, man. All right, this is from USA Today, entitled "Wildfires Race Across the West." All right, cooler weather may aid fight officials prep for mass fatalities. And we know what fatalities is ultimately judgment, man. All right. So it starts out as thousands of firefighters were on the lines of dozens of major wildfires across the western U.S. On Saturday, as smoke continued to cloud the air. But fire officials were hopeful that cooler weather over the next few days But fire officials were hopeful that cooler weather over the next few days will give them a leg up in their battle against the blazes. All right, so they trying to fight it, man, but they can't put it out, man. That's because this thing is going how Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi wants it to go. All right, no, how can the creation be greater than the creator? All right. As weather conditions continue to improve, firefighters are gaining ground on a number of wildfires, many of which have been burning now for over a month. These fires have been burning for over a month, man. All right. And that's no coincidence why these fires are lasting that long. And that shows you who's in control of these fires, man. All right. Daniel Berlant, Assistant Deputy Director at the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, CAL FIRE, said Friday in Northern California that smoke layer will actually help us maintain some cooler temperatures. At least 25 people have died and hundreds of homes have been destroyed in the fires. That's judgment, man. All right. At least 19 deaths have been reported in California, 5 in Oregon and 1 in Washington State. CAL FIRE continued to report 20 total deaths Saturday, but a local official in Northern California retracted a reported death Friday, explaining that a burned anatomical skeleton used for academic purpose was mistaken for human remains. All right. The state has seen 5 of its 20 largest fires in history this year. Man, the Lord been hitting that place. And you know, it's word around the internet, man. You know, social media, whatever, etc. That, hey, man, California just legalized pedophilia. All right, so no wonder they getting hit like that, man. That's off, man. Ain't no reason a man should be playing with a child, man. You know, or even a grown woman should be playing with a child, man. All right, and that's the Lord bringing forth judgment, man. Right after they legalized pedophilia, now, you know, these fires are have went up ablaze for a whole month, man. That's 30 days is a long time for a fire to continue, man. All right, and that's no coincidence, man. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is showing, hey, man, this place is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. The state has seen 5 of its 20 largest fires hit in history this year, Berlant said, as well as 2 of its 20 most deadly. This fire season, more than 6,300 structures have been damaged or destroyed, and nearly 5,000 square miles have been burned, according to Cal Fire. So the Lord kicking their ass over there, man. All right, Oregon and Washington State have also been hit hard. More than 1,400 square miles have been burned in Oregon and nearly 1,000 square miles in Washington State. All right, and people, they got a link right there to here's how big that really is. That's a very large area, man. All right, dozens of people were missing in Oregon. 40,000 people have been evacuated, and more than 1,500 square miles have burned, Governor Kate Brown said Friday. About 500,000 citizens are in different levels of evacuation zones, either having been told to leave or to prepare to do so, and more than 2,000 people were sheltered by the Red Cross on Thursday evening. All right, 2,000 people in one night, man. This ain't no joke, man. Andrew Phelps, director of the Oregon Office of Emergency Management, said in a press conference Friday that the state was preparing for more fatalities, though he did not elaborate, right? Because, man, they don't want people to bug out over this, man. They don't want people to know how truly severe these wildfires are, man. All right, so all those numbers, man, you could almost double them just thinking through the spirit, man. Because Esau always gives you what he wants you to know. All right. We know we're dealing with fire-related death, and we're preparing for a mass fatality incident based on what we know. All right. Phelps said winds-driven fires were also burning in Alaska, Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Utah, and Wyoming. All right, so that's Alaska, Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Utah. That's 10 states, man. That's huge. All right. Several of the states were grappling with unhealthy air quality, and some Oregon school districts have temporarily closed. Right now, our air quality ranks the worst in the world due to these fires, Brown said Friday. So if you ain't get burnt up by the fire, you still breathing in, toxic air, man. All right. And hey, pray for them brothers out there in them respected states, man. Or prospective states, Salakia. Which we know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, if he's dealing with them men, man, he's gonna take care of them, But still pray for your brethren, man. All right. Right now our air quality ranks the worst in the world due to these fires, Brown said Friday. Almost anywhere in the state you can feel this right now. All right, at least 7 weeks remain in the prime fire season. Fire officials caution residents to remain on their guard in the coming weeks as cooler temperatures set in. All right, don't let these cooler temperatures fool you, Berlant said. Historically, it is September and October when we experience our largest and most damaging wildfires. So these experts in these fires or whatever, man, they basically telling you, hey, man, this ain't even the peak of the wildfire season, man. All right. And that's it on that, man. Now I wanted to get on this right here. All right. Tropical Depression 19 hitting Florida, expected to become Tropical Storm Sally. All right, because you got this tropical storm that's hectic over there on the East Coast. So the West Coast is getting burnt up while the East Coast is getting flooded, man. All right. Tropical Depression 19 is moving across the southern end of the Florida Peninsula Saturday. The center of the storm is now 25 miles west, southwest of Miami, Florida, and is moving west at 9 miles per hour. The depression currently has winds of 35 miles per hour. That's fast, man. All right. You think about it, average speed limit on the road is between 30 and 40 miles per hour in the city limits. All right. So that's right in between the 30 and 40 miles per hour, man. That's fast, man. All right. And it's most definitely fast enough to cause damage. All right. Tropical Depression 19 is expected to become Tropical Storm Sally later Saturday. Flood watches have been issued for a large part of Florida Saturday morning. No tropical storm watches are in effect for parts of Florida, of the Florida Panhandle. Locally heavy rain which might fall in a quick time period is expected to last through much of the weekend from Naples to Fort Myers to Tampa. All right. On its current forecast track, Tropical Depression 19 will likely be a strengthening tropical storm in the next few days as it heads towards the Gulf Coast. All right. The current forecast track has the storm slowing down as it approaches the coastline beginning on Monday and lasting into the middle of the week. All right. So for this storm to be, whether it slows down or not, for this storm to be continuing for days straight, man, it's going to cause damage. You know? As with all hurricanes and tropical systems, the worst impacts are always on the right side of the storm. There's a window of opportunity over the coming days for the storm to strengthen, and a strengthening storm as it approaches land can be a tough forecast to nail down. Exactly, man. Esau isn't the Most High. Even though he wants to see everything, know everything, he isn't the Most High, man. You know, he don't know how much this how badly this storm is going to affect when it hits land, man. All right. Ultimately, though, the immediate concern is a slow-moving storm that could bring a serious rainfall threat to the Gulf Coast in the coming week. It is too early to determine the magnitude of this rainfall event, but there is increasing confidence that rainfall totals could be excessive, meaning heavy, a lot, man. Elsewhere in the Atlantic Basin, there are 5 additional systems worth watching. One is a tropical wave drifting westward in the Gulf of Mexico. There's a tropical storm Paulette, which will near Bermuda as hurricane, possibly category 2 by Monday. There is also tropical storm Reen, which will likely weaken to a tropical remnant low sometime this week. All right, so the East Coast getting hit, man. There's a tropical wave pushing well west of Africa. And where west of Africa, man? Well, the United States, the Americas are west of Africa. All right, there's a tropical wave pushing well west of Africa, traveling across the Atlantic. That's that sea between the eastern side of the world and the western side of the world, man, which has a 90% chance of formation in the coming days. There's also one more tropical wave just pushing off Africa that has a 50% chance of formation the next several days. At this point, the primary concern to the United States remains Tropical Depression 19. All right. Meanwhile, air quality is expected to remain unhealthy across the western U.S. through much of the weekend as numerous large wildfires continue to burn across the region. So the Lord is hitting this place heavy, man, and that's all I'm gonna read on that, man. You know, the Lord ain't playing with this world, man, with the planet Earth right now, man. Because look at how people living, man. First and foremost, the world has forgot who Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is, man. All right, and who his people is. His own people forgot who they are. His own people serves other gods, the gods of these nations which are not gods. All right. Pedophilia, homosexuality at a large scale. You know, let's not forget what the elites had planned, man. The microchip. Hey, man, the Lord is visiting this place, showing his elect, man, that, hey, it's almost that time, man. All right, and I just want to get a couple scriptures to end out, man. It's Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahawah of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what you see right now all across the Americas right now, man. Earthquakes, thunders, great noises, man. You hear these different noises by way of these storms and things like that, man. All right. Tropical storms, hurricanes, and wildfires, man. That's been going on for months. That's not no typical thing, man, for a wildfire to last for months, man. All right. So man, that's showing you that, hey, man, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is visiting this earth, man. It's almost that time, all right? From there, I want to go to Jude, all right. I'm gonna go to the 7th verse. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire, man. All right. And that's the, man, this is just an example, these wildfires and how California, that's California legalized pedophilia. That's just an example, man. All right, the real flames of fire when they come in, that's the missiles, man. All right, the missiles are going to hit everywhere, the four corners of the earth, man. All right, to destroy the earth, because just as Sodom and Gomorrah, man, that's how the earth is playing out right now, man. Mainly the Americas. All right. These people are going after strange flesh, meaning, hey, same-sex marriages. All right, same gender sex. That's fucking off, man. Fornication. 2/3 of the nation of Israel still commit spiritual fornication, man. They don't worship or pray, to Yahawah and Yahawashi, man. Yahawah in the name of Yahawashi. All right. This is an example, man. This is the prelude. All right. And, man, people they gonna understand, man. If they don't know, if they don't understand now, hey, man, they 9 times out of 10, man, they set for that mark of judgment, man, because they ain't never gonna get it, man. And it's a lot of them. All you gotta do is look around. All these things going on, people still not seeking Yahawah, all right, and his son Yahawashi, man. They still make fun of the prophets. They still down talk the prophets, man. All right, the men whom Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi sent, all right, to preach this gospel and bid as many to the marriage as you can, man. This ain't no joke, man. All right, I'm gonna end out right here. This Luke 21:11. And great earthquakes. Let's start at 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. All right, I just seen a video somewhere, man. I don't know where it was. I know it was in America, though, man. That, hey, man, you got Israelites pulling Edomites out their car and beating them, man, regardless of the age. All right, that's a nation rising against nation. The Black Lives Matter versus all lives matter. All right, even though all that shit is wicked, man. That's a nation rising against nation, man. And even on a bigger scale, you got Russia coming against America. All right, you got all right, you got Britain again that just left the EU, man. All right. So this race war, you know, these whole people coming against all these things are playing out in front of our eyes, man. All right, this is Luke 21:11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Man, we've been seeing that all earlier in the year, man. It's been an earthquake every day. It's an earthquake tracker. All you got to do is Google it, man. It's an earthquake going on every day. All right, if not every day, every week, for sure, for sure. Okay. All right, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines. All right. It's been food shortages everywhere. It's been shortages for the simple fact trucks can't get into these different cities, man. All right, and pestilences, COVID, all these different plagues that's coming around, man. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, and another thing, man, scriptures tell you about the chariots, man. For this shall be the curse that shall cover the whole face of the earth, man. All right. So, man, all these things are playing out, man. You seeing these things in front of your face, man. All right, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is showing us that, hey, man, we don't have that much longer. All right, and I want to end out on this right here. All right. This is Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. All right, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, which that's what's going on now. People rioting, you know, people just caught in their ways, man, loving this lifestyle that they live in. You know, feel like their actions are right. They're not correcting themselves by way of the word of the Lord. All right. Not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord, Yahawah Hamashiach, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. All right. So, man, it's time to wake out of sleep, man, because, hey, man, the Lord's return is nearer than when we believed, man. Nearer than when brothers first came into this truth, man. All right, nearer than a year ago. All right. I want to end out this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory, which is due to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Ha Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well in these scriptures and brought out this truth. And peace and blessings to the sincere occupier pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth. In all truth and sincerity, to you I say Shalawam.